Franciscus Junius, Episode 6. Ac sermocinatrix quidem, ut modo diximus, est a natura prior, sed ars priorem locum ad commoditatem decendi tribuit literariae, saltem orthographiae, quam ab remnos de orthographia primum dicturi summus, prosodiam vero in liberum ultimum reiecturi. Junius continues, and he says, ac, and, or now, the spoken form of thought, to be sure, or truly, is, as we have said above, ut modo diximus, or as we have just said, is a natura prior, is naturally first. That is, it comes before the literaria, the written form of thought. Or we might say, to translate it more idiomatically, since quidem is an asseverative, it is true, in fact, that the spoken form of thought, as I just stated, ut modo diximus, is naturally first. But craft or skill, ars, has attributed or has assigned to the literariae, that is the written form of thought, the priorem locum, priority of position, first place, when it comes to ease of instruction, commoditatem docendi. Now, in this particular sentence, I'm uncertain whether we ought to take this phrase, ad commoditatem, by itself and take docendi with priorem locum, but I have opted for the former. And he adds saltem orthographiae. Now, orthographiae is feminine singular dative, just as literariae. So he says the ars has assigned to the literariae, RT, that is, to the written form of thought, at least when it comes to orthography, which means proper forms. And now comes the concluding statement, at least for this section, quam ab rem, which is sometimes written as one word, but it also can be written like this, quam ab rem. Ab is a preposition which takes the accusative, in this instance rem, and ab is a synonym, roughly, of propter, which means on account of or because of. It is equivalent to the Greek preposition dia when taken with the accusative. But it can all be written as one word, as I've said, and as it is presented here, because of which fact, on account of which thing, and therefore generally taken as therefore, and in that sense you might call it a synonym of igitur or ergo. Therefore, we, and then the verb is dicturi summus. Dicturi summus is the future participle of dico with the auxiliary verb summus. Therefore, we shall speak first, in the first place, about orthography. Orthographia, feminine singular ablative, as the object of the preposition de. But prosodiam, prosody, that is, how the words are to be put together to make sense. This has to do with endings and forms. This has to do with the construction of sentences. And both of these words are of Greek origin, orthographia and prosodia. We shall assign them reiecturi. This is reicio, participle in the future, just like dicturi, and so we have to supply with it summus. But, vero prosodia, we shall assign or relegate to the final book, in liberum ultimum, to the last part of our work. I find this particular choice of verb here, or participle, to be quite interesting.